Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm creating a box to put this piece of art in, to put on a plane and ship it on the plane as luggage. It ends up being far more cheaper to do it that way. And I just kind of like the idea that it's with me the whole time too. Hopefully. I just created a box for a piece that's very similar to this one. So now I'm doing this one. I watched a gentleman do this in Puerto Rico in a UPS store, and it was kind of amazing to watch him. In fact, I just kept getting closer and closer, and he was like, can you stand over there? But he had some great ideas, and I'm gonna try and replicate what he did. I don't think I can do it exactly. He was pretty awesome, but we'll give it a try. been 2 months since we've been here, just walking around the place and checking things out. We have learned some things after leaving and being gone for that length of time in a humid climate, things that we would do different. But first of all, bags are here. Not bags, but my artwork that we shipped. It didn't arrive until today, which was kind of a little scary because, you know, they're worth a lot. And so I was really excited today when a knock came to the door, and there they were. So let's open them up and let's see how my packing fared. Looks great. Totally worked well. Woohoo! If you've ever shipped art overseas, you know that it's very expensive. But when creating your own box like this, putting it on a plane with you, and because we didn't have bags, we were just carrying on. We still were awarded 1 bag each, so it didn't even cost us an additional bag. But if it did, it would have only been $35, but it was nothing. And they arrived great. So let's open up the next one. The way I opened it, I saved the box. So if I needed to ship something, a similar piece, I really could easily just use this same piece, same box, and not have to go through the whole hassle of building another box, because how I cleverly opened it up. Reusable, you know? So some of the things that we learned when we came back, we thought we were being really smart when we left, and I think we did do some really good things, but there were some crucial things that we forgot to do, or we actually didn't know to do, but now we do. So let me tell you what we've learned. Our thermostat actually has a setting on it that you can turn off that is a sensor for movement. So if it doesn't sense movement, then the temperature bumps up to save energy. So we turn that feature off because often snowbirds, when they leave town, they'll turn their AC off to save energy, and then when they come back to a humid climate, they have all this mold. And we didn't turn it off. We knew that we didn't want to do that, but we didn't know that we had this setting that was sensing motion. And so we have actually figured out how to turn that off. So if you have a thermostat that does that, that is something that you're going to want to adjust, because when the humidity bumps up, you get mold, you get bugs, you get lots of unpleasant things in a humid climate when you come back. Another thing that we, like in Utah, what I do when we're not there for a lengthy period of time, I'll take sheets and I'll cover the furniture because of dust. I was thinking that I would need to do the same thing here, but instead I need to not layer and let everything breathe as much as possible. So I actually, before we left, I put the pillows inside the bed, and then I pulled the bed up over the top to keep the dust off the pillows. Instead, it's better just to remove all the bedding, let the bed breathe. And if you have those airtight suction bags that can pull out all of the air and don't let any moisture in, that's where you want to put your pillowcases, your pillows, and your blankets to keep everything as dry and clean as possible. So 2 things right there that we are for sure going to do. Also, we're having someone come and clean every week while we're gone, just to do dusting around the corners. Did notice some spiders. Kind of the anti-spider person in the house, kind of freaks me out, but I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that in the house. So having someone come and vacuum and clean and stay up on all of that regularly will really make a big difference. So overall, this was a very good trip to come to bring our art down here and just kind of survey the situation, kind of see how it was looking. So glad we came.